Hello! Hi everyone. Hello co-workers. How are we all doing today? I have all my stuff set up here. Hi Savon, hi Ito girl, hi Medic. Glad to see you all here. On mobile at the moment. Okay, no worries. What you done? Doing okay, currently working out. A few more minutes left. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I'm still trying to do better on that. Try to get more walking, try to get more steps in. Oh yeah, have people actually done the story? So apparently yes, there is no voice acting in this update, which I think it's very strange considering I mean, there were probably scheduling issues before on JP and they couldn't, you know, deliver the voice acting in time. But the voice acting has been added to the JP version, so I don't really understand why it's not included. I'm like, are they missing files or something? Because if you play on the JP side, like, this book is now has like voice acting in it, so I don't know why they decided, or for whatever reason, that is not included. Like, are we like we're just not getting certain update files? Like, is it like a different version that EN is behind on? I don't know the reasoning. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the no audio version, which sucks because, like, you know, we've been waiting for a long time. I actually looked back on the last main story when we covered the main story, and the last part of book 7 we did all the way back in December actually. So it's been like 4 months. It's been 4 months, and which has been probably the longest time on the EN server that we haven't gotten the story update. But even though we have the update now, we still don't have whatever voice animations. After all the talk yesterday, making jokes, I thought I should try learning about lads before saying too much. I ended up being a rabbit hole. Yeah, it's gonna be a rabbit hole. Funny enough, even though I only played lads for I think I played lads up to when Caleb was kind of introduced, and then the files got too big for me to do the updates. But there's so many different cards and like myth stories and I don't know, AUs that are happening. I don't even know the entire lore of lads. There's so much of like so many pieces that I was not able to figure out. So it is a rabbit hole, not just in terms of the game, but also the lore itself. Maybe time sink is another word. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole, but of like your stuff to uncover. Yeah, it is a time sink though if you but I mean, if you're only playing lads for the main story, it's actually not bad in terms of the amount of time. Because I used to only play when there were main story updates, and I feel like lads takes forever to update their main story. Like, I want to know more about the world. I'm actually really interested in the story for lads, but they take so long to update a main story. I don't even know if they even done an update since Caleb was introduced. I don't even remember. So if you only want to play the main story for lads, I think it's actually pretty, you can get through it pretty quickly. The only thing that sucks is that you have to do battles, and if I guess your cards or whatever aren't leveled properly, you can get stuck on the battle portions that let you unlock the next part of the story. Seems Kayla is being uncensored on the end. I know they kind of like really diluted the whole brother-sister relationship Caleb had with the MC, but I think they finally gave up on it for EN. They learn. People are quitting because content takes forever to come out, even though they're making a lot. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, I mean, they're still releasing a lot of cards, and all the cards themselves have their own little sub-story. It's like, imagine if Twist, like, decided that it was no longer going to update the main story. Imagine Twist took, like, 6 months to update the next part of the main story, but then, like, released just kept doing nothing but releasing banners with cards and like just having different stories in the vignettes. That's what it feels like for Lads. Lads is like a Twist decided that, like, you know what, we're not gonna update the main story anymore. Let's just put everything into vignettes. That's we're just gonna get different AUs instead through the vignettes, which I feel like it could be. And I'm like, now that I put that out in the universe, that's like one fear now. If the day comes where Twist's story, we like basically like, okay, we ran out of main story for Twisted Wonderland, and just do nothing but pump out banners and just add more vignettes. But even now, they don't even add that many vignettes to cards anymore, considering all the club cards don't even have vignettes to them. Alright, it's like we already have like, oh, this card only comes with furniture, there's no story. Yeah, they only basically that. They stop in the main story and now it's carry on through the limited events. Yeah, I feel like that's like a possible end game for Twist. We just no longer get any more main story. We just only get like side stories or mini stories, which I mean, I like vignettes. I like that was like one of the joys, especially in the early days of Twist, because you really did start finding out more about the character and uncovering more like little trivia and little things you find about the characters through the little stories. But it is very difficult because there's actually so many little bits of knowledge about all the Twisted Wonderland characters that only come up in the vignettes and not in the main story. So it's kind of like the pros and cons, right? Playing through the main story or reading through the main story, you get a sense of what the characters are like, but you really don't like get more details about them until you actually go into the card stories. That's lame though. Unless the story character arcs are resolved. Yeah, that's a problem I think too with gacha games, things like Twist, because the game story, right, is still ongoing. So everyone's character arcs are still kind of ongoing. They're not really close. Like some characters, I feel like, you know, especially like maybe the House Wardens, they kind of had a little bit more character development and closure, but because the game is still going, so they gotta still come up with more story. And some characters are gonna be kind of pushed off to the sidelines a little bit because it's like, oh well, they had their little book with their little character development, now it's time to like push them aside to let the others get some spotlight. Oh, I hate that for Twist. Sadly, it'll end someday, maybe. Hard to tell. I don't know, man. Black Butler has been going on forever. Black Butler hasn't even ended yet, and that story came out. I feel like Black Butler it's gotta be like 15 years or more. And like that story is still ongoing. I mean, yeah, it's a manga. And yeah, gacha games can only go as long as they make money, unfortunately. So, but hey, if Twist keeps making money, we'll keep getting more story. Maybe it'll be like FGO. Maybe we'll get like at least 10 years out of it. There's no voice acting this. Yeah, Joshua, there's no I saw like the announcements, there was no voice acting for this book, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I just want context on writing of Caleb. I didn't last in that field. Caleb, I don't know. Caleb, when I first started reading the main story for Caleb, I actually really liked him in terms of his character complexities. I felt like out of all the other love interests that kind of came out, Caleb was one I was like trying to grasp, trying to understand. This character, and when he was like newly released, I was like, okay, there's layers happening to this guy, and it made him a fascinating character because I was like trying to figure him out. Well, the manga ended for Black Butler yet? I don't think so. It's still ongoing. So I feel like they said Black Butler was going to be ending or has reached like the climax, but it has not ended yet. It's been going on. They have to make jokes though. Caleb fans need to do it themselves. Yeah, good for them. It's like I feel like Caleb just has some. He's got the complexities, and seeing how he behaved in the main story, I thought he was kind of fascinating. I'm sure maybe he's more now that there's been some time and other cards. He's gotten a little more fleshed out. Have you heard of Silent Whispers? Someone showed me a cinema trailer. I thought it was a lad's trailer. Ah, yes, Silent Whispers. That is the one that I believe it has like 3 love interests and is using Unity, using what is it, Unreal Engine or something like that, and I forgot what it's called, Unity. But it is, I feel like that was the one with the 3 love interests, and one of them was like darker skinned. If that's the one I'm thinking of, then Unreal Engine 5, yeah. If that is the one I'm thinking of, then yeah, I know the one you're talking about, which is really funny, yeah, because literally they just look like Silas. But I don't know if that game's a gacha yet. It seems like they're being very ambitious and making it an open world, kind of like more like open environment game, like otome game. Don't know if it's gacha. There's only 3 love interests, but it seems to at least be a lad's rival. One looks like Silas. Yeah, the other one looks like Pink Savior. So it looks like they are kind of competing against lads, which I'm like, honestly, lads does need some competition, because we need some competition is good, so then it doesn't become too predatory. But they seem very ambitious so far, in terms of what they want to do. I'm hoping it's not a gacha game. They kind of want to do some open world interactions. And yeah, I kind of want to see actual gameplay though. They haven't gotten that far yet. Yeah, they need competition like Genshin. My only thing is, I'm actually not a big fan of 3D style, I have to say. So even with something like lads, like yes, the guys are handsome, but they don't appeal to me as much as 2D art styles do, which is, yeah, I think like it was a weird feeling, I guess, where I'm like lads is good, but no one really like there's no one I was like really biased for. So I don't know what it is. I think it's just more of like I'm just not as attracted to the 3D style, like kind of even Final Fantasy types. Like I'm just like I like 2D guys. I think there's certain character designs that appeal to me that only work well when it is in like a 2D style. Could you imagine like seeing some of these twist characters in like 3D models? I think they would look kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. It's like Twisted Wonderland, I feel it was not meant for like kind of a 3D, almost like live action style. I think like some of them are gonna look really freaky if they did. And I think that's why like the appeal really lies in 2D. Anyways, before I continue down that tangent, we could talk about that later. Let's go to chapter or book 7.5. Wow, it even tells you how many chapters there are. Okay. There's no summary yet. Did it even tell you a summary? Wow. Okay, so you can get a summary after you finish it. So it seems we potentially have 23 chapters. Alright, let's go. Let's get into it. How about the Wuwa style with their models? Yeah, that's actually okay. I like 2D styles, and I like the anime Genshin, like Hoyo versus Wuwa style. That is okay. I think it's still in the realm 3D models, but still in the realm of 2D. It's when they try to go like I don't know what else to call it, but when they try to go Final Fantasy, you know, where like everyone's like really porcelain skin, perfect sculpted model. It's just like not the same. I like that promoting, except for the Kingdom Hearts characters. So I think if there's like enough designs in them. I just realized, like, wait, why are we back here at Styx? Oh, they're getting examined. At this time, feeling awareness. I mean, we're basically examining him. Magical control isn't where. Oh yeah, because he got pretty much nerfed. Horns work like antennas, gathering magical energy. They're also organs with clay. Wait. You're telling me Malice's horns? It's like an organ with nerves? So I'm like, wait, his horns have nerves on them, which I'm like, that has got to have hurt when it got like literally obliterated. I'm like, Malice, your horns hurt when like you like they literally got blown right off. That must have not been fun. It's so weird. I'm so used to hearing your voices. It's like, yeah, it is strange. It's just like the events that are not voiced. Grandmother has harsh words. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? It makes sense that his grandma would have had to scold him for the stunt that he pulled. And then Lily got lectured too. Yeah, he did scream in dragon form. Yeah, that's got hurt. So I was so bad, I thought it would totally extinguish her. Wait. I'm like, I love how there's just like, I'm getting so many questions now. So Malleus's horns apparently have nerves endings in them, and now you're telling me Idia's hair can be extinguished. Like I figured that would be the case because, you know, Hades. But I'm like, Idia, do you go bald when you shower? Does his hair actually extinguish? Does he just go bald? What happens if he stands under the rain? Yeah, you did pull a natural disaster. That's enough of a lecture. Idia goes bald in the shower first. After bald, he gets a haircut. Yeah, I think he'll also look good with short hair, but I think it's just kind of funny. Just think that it's just like his hair just suddenly goes out. Just. Oh, there's a vote. I love that. You gotta give props to the residents of Sage's Island. They're like, would you... I imagine they got like a ballot in the mail or something and be like, would you accept Malleus Draconia, high-risk magical disaster grade specimen? Would you keep him in your neighborhood? And then people are like, yeah, sure. Why not? Yes or yes. Yeah, only forgiving you. God, can you imagine just being one of the locals on Sage Island, be like, yep, it's those kids from Night Raven College causing a ruckus. Up again, never a dull day. Royal Sword Academy is full of gullible staffs. Yeah, RSA is like literally at the bottom of Sage Island. I mean, they probably get into stuff, not to the degree that NRC does, I'd imagine. Oh right, yeah. I mean, it's gotta be awkward. Like, imagine you're going to school and all your classmates witness you doing like a full-blown crash out and meltdown in public. Yeah, I'd be kind of embarrassed to go back to school the next day. It's like, hey guys, I know I had a little mentee bee yesterday, and I tried to kill you guys, but we cool now. I got over it. I had like, you know, a good night's rest. We cool? We cool, yeah? Hey Dragonheart, welcome. We just started the chapter. Lucas sees you bawling, guys. Yeah, when he was like really wanting to see Malleus cry, but then it's like, oh, he's crying over Lilia dying before he came back to life. I'm gonna see you hunched up after getting yelled at. I mean, I guess it is. I could imagine just poor Malleus shrinking in his seat after getting lectured by his grandmother. Oh, rehab. It is kind of interesting to see Idiot talk so much. Like, yeah, he's in like, you know, Styx mode, but the fact that he's just like just talking to like Malleus face to face, just like normally. Now rehab. Or the conducting exams. Oh, magical wavelengths, okay. Huh. Wait, so they're on like same magical wavelengths? Oh hey, okay, but I'm a bat. Okay, Malleus is Dragon Fae, Lilia's Bat Fae. I feel like we already knew this, but it's also interesting for them to confirm that Lilia is a Bat Fae specifically. Like, I mean, there were so many clues dropped along the way. It's like, yeah, it's like, well, duh, he's a bat, but it's nice that it's like officially canon now. Oh, magical circuits are never identical, huh? I'm like, huh? I mean, doesn't that mean? I wonder if that means Lilia can turn into a bat, because Malleus can turn into a dragon, right? But does that mean Lilia, as a bat fae, can turn into a bat or get like bat wings? Huh. Well, I mean, Lilia did die and come back to life. Okay, magical entry doesn't have subdivisions or traits. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Oh right, yeah, that's true. You can just inject magic into people. I love how there's a flashback to old Bill. Hey guys, remember old man Bill? We gotta make sure it's still fresh in the memory. Immense amount of magical entry. Oh yeah, Malice's horn. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, that stone was on him ever since he was a baby. Magic circuits that ran through Malice's horn overwrote Lilia's. That's insane. That's like saying like... That's like imagining if you like donated blood, but then your blood changed the other person's blood type entirely. There's no precedent for it in human history, of course. It was a miracle. There's a magic stone for 3 fairies. Oh, true. Silver was blessed. Ooh, FPS, some with the VR headset. With Sticks technology? That'd be insane. Lilius plays FPSs. Oh, Dadia, if you only you knew. All of that. The confidence in Sticks technology is okay, Malleus. Go all out. Use those ice powers. I'm like, what did they do? I wonder what they did with Malleus's broken horn. Are they just keeping it locked up somewhere? Uh-oh. We're back when we first took on bipedal form. Not even human form. Bipedal form. I guess he's not really human. That's the way to describe it, I suppose. Oh wow. You just have to hold hands when you do it. Or like Lily is like the conductor or stabilizer. Oh, okay. External and magical energy regulator. Beatrice! Need a horn tip. Oh. That means like if he has to like do actually like do some strong magic or anything, he's like, Lilia, I need your hand. Literally. I need you to hold my hand through this. He has magic filter, like an emotional support animal. Yeah. Just yeah, a stabilizer is the best term for it. That means in time it takes for your horn to go back, you can regulate your magic. Cutting. Oh, Lilia, would you like to finish that sentence? Would you like to finish those words? He literally needs to be a chaperone. He needs Lilia as an actual emotional and physical support. I'm like, yeah, technically, I'm like, Lilia was planning on retiring, but now he can't retire. Well, of course. Probably asked him to stay behind here. Oh, I want to see Silver coming of age. Sebek enlisting the royal guard. He just wants to see his boys grow up. Of course. That really conduct, yeah, I guess like, oh, you can't do anything anymore. So you had, it's like basically resigning on a high note rather than fizzing out. Kind of like with celebrities and idols, right? You want to like graduate at your peak, I guess, rather than slowly fizzing out of popularity. Got your power back through some bizarre twist. Oh, I mean, it was through the miracle and power of love. Run. I'm like, oh yeah, we had a whole graduation party for Lilia. Does he? So he comes back, be like, actually, guys, like, I'm not graduating. Why should age matter between two people both enjoying their salad days? I have never heard this term before. Enjoying your salad days. What? It just makes me think of two people eating salad. Be like, ah, yes, guys, today's a Tuesday. How about those salad days? Why don't we all come out and enjoy a salad together? I assume it means like, you know, as a freshie or whatever in your youth or whatever, but I have never heard the term salad days. I know salads go bad in the fridge really fast. That's why I noticed on my end. One slightly greener. I mean, I guess to a fae like him, human babies gotta look so weird. I wonder if it's like when we see, you know, like baby birds or something, we're like, it's kind of cute, but also kind of ugly. Maybe that's what human babies look like to fae. Just some are like these small, wrinkly little things with like no scales, no fur, just smooth skin. Probably to mention making Silver cry. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, apologize, Lilia. So at least he does feel bad for it. That was noisy and dirty there. Wow. What? Yeah, that's still kind of awkward. It's like, yeah, you know, humans are weak, but they did band together to kill my mom, so hey, maybe they're not so weak if they can do that. Ooh. Feel certain something, yeah, he did mention it's like, and you brought like Silver was brought to tears and then Lilia felt bad, so it was mentioned in passing. So I mean Lilia does feel kind of bad over it. I love that. It doesn't matter, you know, if you are some strong, like insanely strong dragon fae, nothing will compare to the wrath of your grandmother who is upset at you. Yeah, I love that. It's just like, yeah, you know, Silver and Sebek should deserve a great reward for all their efforts. I'm like, do you know how much emotional, like, and physical turmoil Silver and Sebek had to go to? Like, that was like a psychological nightmare. And like, especially in like the first stages of Book 7. But poor Silver. It's just funny, the idea of Malleus being like, well done, you have bested me and you have stopped me from my folly. As a benevolent future ruler, I should bestow a reward for you stopping my, you know, rampage. Instead I broke down crying. Yeah, like those two went through a lot. Like that, it was an emotional roller coaster. know, just a treat to give everyone. I wonder what he's cooking. What are you thinking of? I need to thank everyone for stopping me in my, you know, efforts to put the entire world into slumber. You know what this calls for? Pizza party. In true HR fashion. I think of everyone, those two deserve the lecture of Malleus the most, honestly. They love Malleus and they'll never do so, but honestly, I feel like for anyone else, they'd be like, you have any idea the shit I had to go through? Ack. Yeah, or they GH. Ugh. Silver though, yeah, he carried that mess, honestly. It was an absolute disaster. Lydia's dream was like, they were literally going through an entire war. Oh, the interscholastic games. You know, a little illusion there. Yeah, I would imagine. Try to return back to your peaceful school life, but then the, you know, the secret police is literally just wandering around. I guess, I don't know how else to call them. They're like mechanical bodyguards for a non-government organization. Wait, then what happened to everyone in Diasomnia? Are they just like quarantined? Oh, okay. Or maybe they just evacuate everyone. I mean, he does remote schooling, right? Why didn't I think to note the authors, he says, when he was reading the books under the most stressful time limit, with Malleus Draconia pulling an absolute shining move of like breaking down the door, trying to get to him. Oh my god, our lives are in danger. Why didn't I take down the source? Oh no, poor India. Maybe he should write some books though. It's so sparkly. Ah, yes, this seems familiar. He's spikier, got even spikier. Oh. When he tried to swipe his signature, so he just got all hairy like a yeti. He has a super hairy ace. So I guess he can't really take all types of spells. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because it's gotta probably do with the type of spell it is, because, you know, I can't imagine Ace being able to like swipe Mally's spell, for example. Like, he just doesn't have anywhere near the magical capacity. I think too, that's gonna be rough. I assume Ace's unique magic, it basically comes with whatever the user's own like experience level is. But I would think too, like, he also has to learn how to use it, right? I'm like, you can literally steal someone else's tool, but if you don't know how to use the tool, then it's not gonna work well. Which, that's gotta be rough. Because he would have to learn how to use everyone's unique magic, and everyone's unique magic is like extremely different. Yeah, his spell isn't OP then. I think he just needs to like master multiple types of skills. Yeah, the time express. I mean, it makes sense he knows Riddle spell because he has literally experienced it himself. He has first-hand experience and exposure to Riddle's unique magic. So I feel like that does make more sense of being able to like be able to channel that better than the others. Of course, Jack. Tsundere, as always. This is a sneaky one. Since his spell is a sneaky one that lets him rob other spell, you know who also has that same type of spell? Azul. He just switches one spell and now, oh yeah, he's just like literally playing like just swapping. Mm-hmm. Order the roses. Yeah, that whole thing we encountered in the in Riddle's dream. Sebek, why are you flexing about this of all things? Oh yeah? We have vicious plants too, like the ones that trap you. I don't know why this face that Riddle makes is actually one of the scariest. He's smiling, but the light doesn't reach his eyes. Why is Riddle's model posing like that? Yeah, it's like almost like a T pose, but he's got his like arms out a bit, like he's establishing dominance, making himself bigger. Yeah, well, that makes sense, you know, if you're not like it's not like you can suddenly turn into a merfolk or beastman. Hi Emerald, welcome! We've been going over some chapters in book 7.5 here. Ace is trying to learn his unique magic properly. Oh, a reversion spell. Huh. That's kind of interesting then, because at what point did Jack's ancestors go from like full wolf into like beastmen? You know, what was the evolution line of that look like? Ace just get all hairy. I want to see what that looks like. Just super hairy Ace. Yeti Ace. It's funny you seem all fuzzy. I mean, Sebek his spell is like a double-edged sword. That makes sense. You can't really swap spells if you don't even know what spells the other person has. You can just do that? You can just whip up like formulas on the fly? Trey's magic, okay, Trey's unique magic is like stupidly OP if you think about it. Like, it is insane. Like, yeah, Doodle Suit, you're like, oh, you're overwriting stuff. You're like, you know, whatever, turning things into play cards, or you're changing the flavors. I'm like, I want to argue that Trey's unique magic, it literally is the most OP in terms of like just the physics of it. Like, you are not just, because you're like, oh, you're not taking someone's spell. It's not like a attack spell. It is literally rewriting reality. You are rearranging a spell structure. That's like someone who's like secret. Imagine someone's like superpower is like, I just restructure molecules. Like, I just change the entire, like, the atoms in an object. You know, yeah, you know, whatever. You know, H2O, let me remove one of those O's from the the equation. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, any healthy food actually tastes like unhealthy food? Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, change your taste buds. But then you're like, okay, that's like, you know, whatever. Oh, haha, you can change the taste of food. Oh, you know, there were rocks flying at him. Oh, he changed it to playing cards. I'm like, no, he is literally rewriting the structure, the actual physical structure of these things. Like, that is, guy's crazy. Yeah, wait, Lucky Trey is so ordinary. Because, like, he could do insane things. Like, what's really stopping him from, like, just... Like, why isn't... Like, can Trey just, like, straight up turn, I don't know, like, bread... Like, I don't know, change water to wine? Can Trey change water to wine? You know, can you just, like... like, he can change the taste of it, right? Like, he literally just pulls a Jesus move. Like, okay, guys, your water is now wine. Like, holy shit. Yeah, just changing pastries, candies. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make things taste sweet. I'm gonna make this burger taste like cherry pie. Like, it's... Second first, I can only make one clone. Whole lot of practice. I'm like, Trey, you can unlock. There's so much potential. It's like basically almost alchemy. Can he just like turn rocks into gold? What could it be? Maybe because we're all in a dream. He excelled in alchemy. His spell is basically a cheat. Yeah, he is in the potions club. That's why I'm just like, I need to know, like, the extent of... I know he's like, yeah, all spells have their limitation, but I'm like... I assume you can, if you can change, you probably can't change like solids to liquids, and like, you know, vice versa, but there's gotta be some degree of equivalent exchange that can happen. The more data you have, the higher your odds of success. Yeah. Oh yeah, we literally just talked about this. I'm like, Ace has had first-hand experience with Riddle's magic, so he probably knows exactly how it works and what it feels like. Whenever Trey says he's ordinary, I'm like, ordinary my ass. Yeah, honestly, I'm like, Trey, it's a good thing that he likes to stay on the spotlight and on the down low, but if Trey ever wanted to be a villain, like, he'd be kind of scary. He could legit poison you, and you wouldn't be able to taste the poison. Oh my god, that makes so much sense! Everyone's like, wow. I mean, you got colored pretty much as soon as you started school here. He's just got, like, you've been exposed to riddles off with your head so much. Yeah, everyone's just like ganging up on Ace. He honestly did. He came in clutch. And posted. I was like, well, we are gonna build this up. It's gonna build this from the ground up. Or it almost cost us the entire plan. Yeah, I mean, Riddle in his dream was like a tough time. Oh, your maternal grandfather. Okay. Developed spark magic when you're 9 or 10. Okay. Yeah, okay, Sebag. That sounds like someone who didn't manifest his magic early. That sounds like a late bloomer speech right there. Or how you are on the verge of doing this, you can pull a spoon towards yourself. Yeah, okay, sure, Sebag. Right, okay. That was totally late bloomer there. So it seemed like the average age is around 9 or 10. So he was like basically a lot older, 14. And Deuce was 12 or 13. So it seems like it kind of takes effect around puberty, like the adolescent age. Yeah, a bat, huh? Yeah, sure, you were totally doing baseball things. Remember I showed you about Ariel's mom may have had an affair. I learned Widow wished his parents got along like a king or queen. Yeah, I don't know if she's had an affair, but it's just more like they're not really a close couple. What happens at puberty? Unique magic? Yeah, it seems like the age range from like 9, 10, or like 12 up to like 14 for Sebek. So it seems like puberty, the little like adolescent age, is when their magic manifested. Not even their unique magic, it's just when they first realized they could use magic. But we know Riddle manifested his at a much earlier age. Yeah, totally playing a pickup game with a baseball bat. Sure, Deuce. Totally not using that bat for any nefarious deeds. Fair supply. She leaves Riddle alone for about an hour. I figured she'd just be like doing chores or something. But I'm just like, can you have an affair in an hour? That seems like a really rushed job. Then again, I don't know. Can't really say. I have no experience to draw from. Okay, so Apple's around 10. Riddle's mom with that type of person? Honestly, who knows? I imagine if Riddle's mom actually did have an affair, she'd be like timing the whole thing. It's more like she meets up with wherever her affair partner and being like, okay, we have exactly 59 minutes and 30 seconds. Then she just starts timing. And it's like, but we need 5 minutes so that she can put her, you know, make herself look proper before heading back. So really, they only have 55 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, okay. He looked flying. I mean, that makes sense. Ethel is good at flying. I mean, he is also part of the spell drive. Oh, you need a flyer's license to fly around urban areas. I guess that makes sense. And people have really limited options. That's true. I mean, just like how you can operate machinery and drive in the countryside. You were using it instinctively by the time you're old enough to remember. Yeah, I mean, like, Grim doesn't really have memories going far back. Yeah, I remember, yeah, Riddle's mother... Actually, Riddle's parents are both medical mages. So both of them are, I guess, are involved with, like, the healing medical field. I'm like, Ortho doesn't have a signature spell, but he does have a weapon of mass destruction and, you know, an absolute deadly laser beam. Think she ever did malpractice? Honestly, I don't think so. I think Miss Rosehearts is so meticulous, so anal about her work that I could not imagine her doing something wrong unless like she followed instructions incorrectly. I wish I could use magic at all. You guys are talking about magic and I'm just standing here. Maybe also unique. Wow, thanks. Oh, that's true when you think about it. We are literally some. I'm an isekai outer-worlder. Grim's a dire beast and Orto's a humanoid. Somehow we're all attending a magical academy. Oh, that's nice of Apple to say. Even he is just, you know, making us feel better. That's nice of him to say. I love how Ortho's like, okay, yeah, but like having a signature spell is still cooler. Or it's like a gate to the other world. Oh. Signature spell to call my own. I mean, maybe Grim will have one day. So I guess right now his signature spell is being able to breathe fire. That reminds me, Jade's dialogue, he thinks MC would be great at potionology, because you don't need magic to do it. Which is something at least we could do. It'd be like, oh, we can at least be good at potions and nothing else. Oh, wow. What, Graham, you don't want to have like a spell that makes you all like big and powerful when you eat? Isn't that just like Fat Gum's quirk in My Hero? Just, you know, be able to just eat and be able to then expend all of those, I guess, extra calories. I'm gonna get me a signature spell to make everyone jealous. I hope it's not the one that makes you turn into a final boss or anything and has you transform into a giant chimera that we may or may not have to fight in Book 8, huh? Presumably. I don't know. Yeah, I'll toast you all into nod. This sounds like an omen. That sounds like an omen. I think the eat and grow bigger spell could be neat though. I mean, I'm pretty sure he will grow bigger at one point. Keep practicing, you'll get there. Yeah, I got a spam call right in the middle of it. I thought I... Hold on, did I not adjust my settings? Hold on. I did not need to get spam colors during this time. Man, I keep forgetting how nice our dorm is now. It feels so weird not seeing ramshackled, not ramshackled. Uh-oh. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. I thought this door was off limits. You shouldn't be here. Man, that was not a pleasant sound. Was that Grim or was it not? Was it Grim? But at the same time, I'm like, that crunching noise sounded like bones being crunched. Yeek. We're gonna have to put down Grim during the tourney with RSA. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we have another book after book 8. But concerning that Grim still keeps on eating these stones, assuming that was Grim. Interscholastics. Mr. Asim. Oh my god, Jamil. Is he still petty and salty over the events in the dream where they literally punched the shit out of each other? This feels creepy. Yeah, why are you doing this? Wow. Give me the gold bracelet. What are you gonna do with it, Jamil? Pawn it off? No, Callum. If I celebrate, like buy a luxury home in prime. Look, damn. Wait, are you going after his fortune? Are you gonna take over as the next head of the Asim family? Okay, CEO of Vague Posting. Japan's just playing with him at this point. He's got the tiniest voice. I order you. Wow, what was that? What was all of that? Was that really necessary, Jamil? Is he just being petty? Wow. Okay, Jamil. We're playing some hot and cold here. I mean, okay, he kind of has a point. Good luck, Callum. Okay. He actually does have a fair point. It's just more like, is he going to be able to do it? Oh yeah, remember that time in your dream, and in Jamil's dream, where he literally like took over your entire family? I need to stop and take over. Better be careful, Callum. You never know. Oh. Oh my god, he's thinking. He's putting the pieces together. He's learning. Wait, who's he dropping? What? Azul! I mean, Callum was pretty loud. He was not very subtle about this whole convo. The fact that he was just standing here the whole time. Hi, MS! Welcome! Book 7.5 literally dropped today on the English server. It's a lesson for Callum to learn. He's growing. He's learning. We're down Neil for him. Oh man, it felt great taking over his family though. Oh, the parallels. Hey, remember that time where you were like trying to act all hot stuff? Yeah, okay, sure, Azul. Like, you wouldn't enjoy being, you know, literally top of the school in terms of popularity and grades. Who doesn't want to be popular? Like, sure. So, I mean, yeah, there are the parallels with Azul and Jamil. Except for, like, you know, different reasons on why they want to be the top. Looking down others, opening scoring them. Yeah, you were a huge asshole, Azul. You were a dick. You were like horribly prejudiced against humans. Remember, I tried to be popular and then realized I don't need to be popular. Everyone wants to be special in some way or another. Whether that's just being the top of the social hierarchy, the top of the school, or just being liked by people. I used to laugh whenever it turns destroying everything. Yeah, once it just trashed the party. Nothing wrong with to be admired as long as you aren't a jerk. Yeah, there's a difference between being like, I want people to look up to me. I want to be respected or admired versus literally being a bully. At least I'm completely denying it. Maybe I will take over the family. Maybe I won't. Who knows what the future could bring? I could dream about world domination. I could take over the realm. Everyone's allowed to dream. I'm hoping this will, you know, continue in the development of Jamil and Callum. Callum slowly learning to be more independent. Jamil gets on the throne, can't kick his butt off the throne. Well, he's got to work his way up there, and then Callum has to be able to intervene. Oh hey! Some of the other second years are here. The Interscholastics. The Arcane Academy Interscholastic Games. Yeah, that's a mouthful. The AAIG. Oh yeah, is Azul still doing that? This headmaster has prohibited providing study guides in exchange for compensation. Ah, but there's gotta be a loophole in there. I knew it. It was be the points card. You can get the study guide if you spend money at Monster Lounge and collect points. The registered members can then exchange points to participate in online seminars. Wow, it's even online! How technologically advanced. It's not a study guide that he's providing, it's an online consultation. points. What's next? A credit card. Yeah, you can get a Monster Lounge credit card. If you spend a certain amount at Monster Lounge, you get cash back, you know, like 2% cash back or something. Gives you VIP perks. I hear a puppy. Yeah, that's just my dog being really fussy in the back. Hey! No! Open the car again. Discount exclusive at 24 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be predatory like those Disney credit cards. It's gonna have like, you know, 25% interest. Wow. Jade's like, no, you can't have my coffee. You looked up big time. Floyd, did you steal from Riddle? Were you stealing? Yeah, go to bed. Work early again tomorrow. Oh yeah, okay. Good night, Dragonheart. Hope you sleep well. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I didn't just take it. I wrote him IOU. That's the same thing as taking it. Hmm? That's a pair of feet sticking out. Oh, okay. I'm just waiting for the bell to be like, bum, 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 bum. A body has been found. Oh, it's just Silver. Alright, false alarm. The killing games haven't started yet. It's just Silver. Passed out again. Half expected Monokuma to pop out from the... from one of the benches there. Yep, he's just sleeping. I can hear that stupid bear in the head. I just remember when he used to do that oop boop boop boop. I like that. It's been a while since I've heard Monokuma. Wow, did you guys just left him there? They knew, okay, they saw Silver like literally passed out, and then they just left him there. Like you didn't bother trying to wake him up for his next class? I think you should wake him up. And hi Claire, welcome! You almost had a heart attack. Yeah, imagine you're just like, you trip on someone's feet and they're just like lying on the floor. Wakey wakey. Oh no. No one woke you up? They just left you sleeping there? Jeez. No one came to check up? So I'm surprised like Silver, despite everything that happened in book 7, Silver still has his narcolepsy. Like, I think he should get that checked. If it wasn't anything to do with that ring or his magic, I think he actually just needs to get properly diagnosed. Oh, okay. You're okay, so they have gotten a lot better. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Sleeping habit. Okay, so it is basically canon confirmed that his sleeping habits, basically his narcolepsy, was caused by the blessings that the fairies gave. So I mean, I guess when you've been asleep as a baby for 100 years, it kind of has some weird after effects. Okay, maybe so I guess it'll get better over time. The early summer weather so refreshing. I mean, yeah, I get it though. I can't blame him. For me, it's like after lunch. I'd say around like 2 or 3 p.m. I get so sleepy that it's just so easy to just take a nap. More than 100, Silver's kind of 400 plus. Yeah, he had been sleeping for a long time. Oh yeah, the last prince. Sword Veil. That was 400 years ago. Wow, it's like something out of a fairy tale. You know, the stories that we have heard of. Similar to the Great Seven, you know? Huh. Okay, Emerald. Have a good dinner. Okay, Callum. I guess he's trying to come off as relatable, but that's not a very good flex, Callum. Yeah, Floyd's all silver, sleeping at lunch. He's just like, eh. Floyd's like, whatever. He didn't really bother. No, we can't ask Jamil. Jamil was being a real jerk about it. It's not fight, they had to fight in Dream. Wow, what is this translator? Can't let you be welcome to ask. Okay, a little typo there. We even give a friend discount. Yeah, I guess all the second years are gathered in this room, but most of them are vice wardens or house wardens. It's like, how generous of him, offering friend discount. There are no exceptions. That sounds a little bit strict there. I like Riddle and Azul's interactions though. It's not as funny as Azul Idiot. Yeah, Board Game Club is pretty funny. Carpet tickets and paper, of course. You got this is Azul, the guy who like does nothing but like pen contracts all the time. Oh shush. Dramatic Close Forms has 2 issues. Oh no. The board game duel is just sassy, yeah. It's funny. It's just like a little sassy with each other. Like most of NRC guys just like make jabs at each other at all opportunities. The sticky notes. Wow. I didn't realize the paperwork was this complicated. Yeah, I don't think Leona is gonna like it. It'd be like, what drag? Meanwhile, I was wondering where Floyd was. Of course. He's like, no, I want to do my work now. Oh hey, he got freed. I love how he was immediately collared and it's like, you know what, fine, I'll let you, give you a little slap on the wrist, I'll let you go easy on you this time. God, that's like trying to write in the stats of the students. Oh, I saw me held the qualifiers recently. Could be Octagonal competing. Hopefully it's not sports related. Too busy plotting. So that's... Gotta make a cut not to being sufficiently trained. Oh, okay. Nice. Of course, everyone made the cut. Okay, so it seems like it's the spell drive is one of the games, but it looks like they're competing in other games. Floyd and Jared are athletic. Oh yeah, true. Floyd's in basketball, but only if he feels like it. Okay, thank you. We're now getting description of what is this competition. So, 4 different magical competitions. And this year marks the event's centennial. Of course, 100. And we have 4 more media attention. Of course. Oh, huh. So, spell drive is 1. Other 3 are random. Some of the competitions include things like accurate potion formulation or speedy special ingredient retrieval. That's so random. Speedy special ingredient retrieval. One can't always be held the same way. So spell drive is the only constant. So it's basically like the Tri-Wizard tournament. Except that the trials are just different each year. Okay, Callum. Baby steps. You're gonna fill out the paperwork. You see Ruggy going pro in spell drive? He could, you know, I mean, if it paid well enough. Yo, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Crowley said, calmly. Yeah, I mean, like, we couldn't even participate even if we wanted to. We're just we have no magic. There's, unless maybe potions are involved, we could do it, but otherwise we literally cannot compete in any magical tournaments. Jade's like, oh man, time to bring out the snacks. This is going to be so fun to watch. We have Grim. Ah, that's true. I guess Grim could cover some of it, but I assume they want the best of the best, the cream of the crop. The all-rounders that could participate in any competition. I don't know if they actually pick the people. I assume they would have to find out what the competition is and then pick the best people for it. But it also seems like they're just filling out paperwork and submitting all the people, but not knowing what the competition is. So sparkly. Well, you did spectacularly botch mixing that potion. Ooh, baking a confection with magical effect. Right, we did this at the chip and the basically Kristen dips. Oh, leafy macarons. Reputate to temporarily improve focus and memory. Isn't that what we've been consuming? Isn't it? What? I'm like, that sounds great for like ADHD. They provided macarons with beautiful color. Can I have a macaron that cures ADHD? If I like eat 10 of these, would I like achieve and unlock a new realm of focus I never thought was possible? Oh, the sweetness comes from special powder sugar. Man, I want to eat more magical sweets. That sounds amazing. Wow, the stuff they sell in the school store actually does something. I thought they were all bogus placebos. Hey, sweets! I feel like just eating something sugary can help boost your mood and your focus just a little bit. I like a macaron that motivates me, please. Yeah, honestly. I'm like, can I get one? Can I have a macaron that's gonna like give me a sense of motivation? Maybe even cure depression? I mean, I think we can get good grades on tests, we eat a bunch of macarons. Aw, but come on, Cruel. You don't become more effective when you consume by a dozen. Aw, that sucks. You mean I can't gain more focus if I just chow down on a bunch of those? Oh my god, Grim, no, that's not how baking works. I love we can just be as like single brain celled, like, oh my god, yeah, you know guys, why do we cook? Why do we bake stuff in the oven at 375 degrees for like half an hour when we can just like turn the oven to like 500 degrees and just bake it for 10 minutes? Wouldn't that just be faster? I love that logic. No, Graham, the recipe only calls for 1 gram or 2 servings. Do not put more. You're wasting the ingredients! Graham, don't make us look bad in front of the whole tallest teacher on campus. Who said that? Yeah! I can't have him thinking I'm both stupid and lame. Graham, this is all your fault. You were making us look bad. You were fumbling this for us. This from the guy in this gastronomy club. I can't get the smell of almonds and violets out. That's all I smell like now. I don't taste good at all to lick. Oh yeah, then Grim, I forget, you know, Grim probably does like lick himself clean. I forget that until I like he's very cat-like in the anime, but I kind of forget in the game because he doesn't really do a lot of cat actions. Welcome back, Emerald. Yeah, he got that down right. Ooh, blue plate special here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's so nice of him. Ah yes, the lesson item is Leaping Macaron. I love that! I love how it took so long to actually explain the lore of the Leaping Macaron, because we've been using this item since day one, but they never really explain like why do we have spotlight waffles, why is our AP like the competto candy, why are we eating Leaping Macarons. But now there's actual like lore description for what the Leaping Macarons are and why we consume so much of it during lessons. He's being nice, so nice to someone who totally brought this on himself. But thank you very much. How nice of him. Yeah, my hair would go white too if I had to deal with the students at NRC. The items we use during the lessons. Yeah, the Leaping Macarons is one of them. Then there's also the Spotlight Waffles, and there's like the cupcakes and the competto candies that are like our AP. I like how he's still sparkly. Kira kira. I got birthday suit Apple, the first free temple. Hey, congrats! Yeah, I just realized I do not own a single SSR Apple. I don't trust Ortho's air duster. I feel like it's gonna like literally blow all the strands of hair off my head. Ooh. This we've heard it's good for skin. Yeah, I had too much and it turned his face neon green. Oh man, that's gotta be hilarious. Oh boys, I guess you're certainly dazzling today. Like wow, it's like you're practically shining in my eyes. That's true. Too much protein powder is bad for you. Pear flavored soy protein powder. I'm sorry, Jack. That sounds disgusting. I cannot imagine a soy protein powder that's pear flavored that tastes good. But I mean, I could be wrong. I usually don't go for the fruit flavored protein powders. I usually go for like a chocolate base. Because there's a lot of nasty tasting protein powders out there. Oh no, I bet Bill had a field day with that one. Honestly, like I'd be surprised if his dorm mates didn't make fun of him. Like some guy with neon green walking through a house. I'd be like, hey Shrek, how's the swamp doing today? I'm sure like I'm sure they did not let that guy live it down until he got better. Yeah, you're supposed to drink it right after exercising. Chocolate base are really good. Yeah, I feel like that's like the one because even vanilla base, I'm kind of like eh on them. So for me, it has to be chocolate protein shakes. Remember those two made us choose between apples and pears. Yeah, how dare they? I am biased towards apples, so I do like apples more than pears. I actually just like protein powders and protein shakes. Honestly, most of them do taste disgusting. Cause like, come on, you're adding like water to powder, and then you're just like, yep, it tastes like chocolate water. Essentially. It's hard to find the actual good flavors. Ooh, what kind of mock battle? So I'm curious, I'm like, okay, yeah, what kind of scholastic events we're doing? Seems like some of it's sports based, but not all of it. I like both fruits. I would have told him to shove the fry, give me both. Yeah. I'm like, why make me choose when both taste good? No, I prefer soft pears over the crunchy pears. I like the softer textures. The competition, if we could see assembled scattered scraps of a passage in an ancient language and decipher it the fastest. Oh, okay. We're told the event that the game requires people to collect scraps of paper and stone tablets. Wow. Use the cards, you can make a phrase. Seven bees roll the pumpkin carriage court where they lied and their noses grew. Lols. Yeah, yes, I remember. Yes, that totally sounds like ancient text I once read. The Kurata game. Okay, so it does seem like there's more than just physical trials. Ancient languages are essential for handling spell incantations. That's not hard though. Oh, here comes the voice that lurks in Apple's dreams and nightmares. Grim's like, but I don't wanna. Oh yeah, that sounds rough. Apply for internships, study for exams, handle all the forms. Hey, we heard about those at the culture fair, remember? Customer juniors to choose and apply. Oh, but Phil is undecided. Plus I'm Phil Shunhai, therefore. Yeah, the invisible fourth years, I'm like, hello, where are the fourth years at? When are we gonna see them, ever? Wow, he's like, but I'm Vil Shrunhai. I'm so popular and famous that I'm not gonna get any work done because everyone's too busy simping over me. Ah, okay. Commit to a single place. Samek's like, yo, there's no guarantee you're gonna get the internship. And then Bill's like, excuse me, do you know who I am? Yeah. Yeah. Who do you think you're talking to? I mean, any studio that screens him out would be stupid. Yeah, cucumber. I love that everyone's a potato, but Sebek specifically is a cucumber, even though he's not quite as cool-headed as a cucumber. Yeah, I do like Sebek's bluntness at times. Same with Ace. Both of them can be pretty, like, honest and blunt. Oh, Archaeological Research Institute. Oh, one cannot achieve a full understanding of a jewel's shine merely by gazing upon it. Interesting choice to go to archaeology. Wow, Sebek, that was really profound. It's like he's speaking Rook. Rook will get. Yeah, I hope we get a home event from Rook. Please, Rook. I need to see at least one of your family members. I need to know if the rest of the Hunt family is as eccentric as he is, or if he's just a weird kid. Wow, Jack. Oh, okay. Hi, Leona. That's rare to see Leona sit at a table with the others. Actually, we have like a really interesting crowd of people at the same table here. You hardly ever see them gather in one place like that. I mean, like, yeah, Sebek's quite the bookworm, and he is quite the reader. Very good with, I think, like, interpretation of words as well. But yeah, he's just loud. Yeah, Leona being social? I wonder. I feel like it's Ruggy just, you know, dragging him into this against his will. Wow. He's like, oh, Vale's here? I want to sit here. It looks like it's gonna be Octava now. He's like, I don't want to sit next to Bill, but it's better than sitting next to Azul. Yo, your squishy apple. I think Riddle's a little buggy. To be honest, I feel like Riddle's sprite has been kind of like wonky during this book. Like it kind of snaps instead of being like super smooth. Like they all spies or something. I don't know. The Hunt family is just they gotta be secret agents or something. Or assassins. I mean, they could be. Spies, assassins, you know, like either works. I love this though. Rook's like, there's such great beauty in the way Leona scarfs down his hamburgers. Wow. Eat your veggies, Leona. You're a grown-ass man. Eat your carrots. My god, everyone is showing up at this table. Pops. But you are dad. Trey is just dad figure, or pops. Yeah, probably not. Maybe. Okay. Bye. We're just watching Leona eat his burgers. Wow. This is like, yeah, I'll take him wherever. Just give me the credit. Damn. Oh, mining and energy business. Oh, this is easy. It's a possibility. You can host a World Cup. He was like, yes, I can just, you know, say, oh yeah, this is for the World Cup. Stadium, accommodations for visitors. Yeah, he's like totally being like, ah yes, time to finally push all those infrastructure changes. Only every 4 years? Yeah, just like our World Cup, you know, for FIFA, right? Phil looks so mad. Oh, he saw it through. He's fucking similar to his dream ever. Oh yeah, Leona's dream, where, you know, there was literally a revolution happening, trying to overthrow him and usurp him from his throne. He's persistent in a different way. You know, it's just a pain to take on projects. Yeah, we don't want a repeat of the dream. That was some rough stuff happening. A whole entire revolution going on. The people were starving. It was not a fun time in that dream. Leona's always lack of confidence in himself. What's that made his dream like that? Yeah, it was kind of sad in terms of, yeah, you're king, but it came at a high cost. Like, it was like, in terms of like, yes, happy dream, that's probably one of the least happiest. Great. Apply to an agricultural technology center. Ooh. Selective fruit breeding. That's very specific. A business develops condiments? Oh, okay. Low... sweeteners are healthy and low calorie? Why, you want to start working for Splenda or something? You want people with lots of sweets? Yeah. That's rough, Trey. In this day and age, with like the literal Ozempic fad that's sweeping through the nation. Yeah, I mean... He's just like, I just want baked sweets, but I don't want to make people way too round and turn them into Humpty Dumpty nightmare fuels. think if Leonard had more confidence in himself, his dream would have been better. Yeah, I think he was just like, man, his is like a pessimistic outcome. Trey's still traumatized. Was that big as a fan in Canada too? It's not as bad as the US, I think. Like, it is certainly like, I feel like there's a lot of companies that are doing their own research into their own kind of weight loss thing, but probably not as horrible as the US, but still it's getting there. Oh my god. The haunting ghosts lingering from Trey's dream. It's also in the party have self-control. Yeah, it's not his fault, but also it's just like Trey's sweets are just too delicious. You can't help but overindulge. Those fat creatures were nightmare fuel. They were kind of scary, but also very funny. Oh my god. I was just like, oh yes. The shuddering after images of what we saw in that dream. Hello, they're there. And they're like, what the hell are you all talking about? And it's like, no, it's okay. Shh, you don't want to know. Whatever we saw in those dreams there, Bill and Rook, you don't want to know. I think a lot of people in America still post it. It's meant to be people with diabetes who know about side effects. Yeah, it's yeah, if you can help it, you just, you know, take care of yourself instead of relying on some like type of, you know, drug or surgery, if possible. Oh, architecture or interior design, interesting. Hard to build a core in your dream. Isn't it campable now, dude? Oh my god. Cater, I'm sorry. Your heart's... I'm sorry to say this, Cater sweetie. Your Heartsabile kind of look like a sleazy Las Vegas casino or a strip club. The neon lights were a bit much. But still glad to hear he's found something that he's interested in. Working more in cafes or amusement parks. Oh, true, yeah, just different designs. Doesn't architecture really work? Yeah, our architecture is no joke. That's a lot of math and a lot of precision of calculations involved. You know what, Cater? I feel you. I've done a lot of school already. I don't think I'd want to go back to studying again. I like his coat. I like big coats. Oh yeah, like I like the Cater's outfit and Riddle's outfit in his dreams. That's pretty rad. Kind of slay, definitely. We all allergic to studying. Some studying is fun if you're interested in the topic. If you actually enjoy the topic that you're studying, it can be great. and like, you know, working on actual hands-on projects. But then when you have to study the stuff you don't like, that's part of the package, then it's it can be a slog. Oh my god, an idia spotted in the wild. Yeah, that's just how school cafeterias are. Okay, idiot, that's just your like social anxiety, self-consciousness talking. No one actually says that. You say to a college student they're going to art and science, not too much math. Yeah, it's a difference between like if you enjoy like what you're studying, then it's like, yeah, no problemo, right? But it's like some of the programs require you to study stuff that are like not as interesting, but you still have to do those classes because it's part of what you are interested in studying. Oh yeah, I forgot Idia is left-handed. Too late, Idia. That is not healthy. You have to eat a proper lunch. You need real food. Oh my god, you're just eating jelly supplements and junk food? I'm surprised he hasn't like wasted away at this point. Oh, even Sam's concerned about his diet. Yep, Idia's left-handed. Same with Floyd. Floyd is also left-handed. At the pace you go through these, little imp, you won't finish one bag before this expiration date. Wow. Wow. I mean, Sam really has an eye on all of his customers. Feel like a mom now. It's not a meal, yeah. We gotta make sure you eat, Idia. Come sit. You know, yeah, I guess it's kind of intimidating with all these people here. Kudos to Sam, probably better than Gaspar. Hey, Gaspar does his job well. He is, he has a lot of good alcohols on sale. And he's very knowledgeable on them. Haha, yeah, no, you're not getting away, Idia. I'm right-handed, but I use my left hand for a lot of stuff. Like, I actually brush... When I brush my teeth, I use my left hand. So there's like certain things I use my left hand for, but then like I predominantly write with my right hand. Leona pushy, overbearing. He can be quite intimidating. Like Leona is like pretty blunt and can just like easily order you around.
my god. Which whine you hear? Oh, that... I'm so sad this is not voiced right now because I want to hear that. Just the saddest little ee. Oh my god, hey! Lilia, Malleus! You're back at school! The one thing I'm concerned about is that, like, in Malleus's broken horn, he has that very pointy corner that I could feel could actually, like, stab something. You can probably cut your hand on that piece of the horn. What is that title? Which title? The title that Rook gives Idia? You're tragically occupied. Wow! Don't be rude, Leona. All right. Man, I really wish I had outfit changing magic. Idia, you forget I am literally magicless. I cannot use magic. I mean, I would not mind if he has a spell script that can change the outfit for me. Nada, do it gently. There's no ambiguity. Wow, setback. Okay, I get this is how you treat your friends? Rude. Why don't you roll out a red carpet while you're at it? What's up, Sue? Aw. Bye, idiot. Wow. It's like, yeah, it's just because he's been weakened doesn't mean Malleus can't, like, toss you into the sun. You want to get back down too gently. Make sure to hold Lilia's hand when you give them a taste of their own medicine. Oh yay! Lilia's staying. Oh, sticks. I mean, it kind of makes sense. That would indeed be the safest place for him to do his internship, to be honest. It is the one place that would be able to handle him. That'd be a good call. I'm like, isn't Malleus like technologically like illiterate? He's like so poor with tech. I don't know how he's gonna handle working for actually like a literal tech company. Oh wow, okay, wow. His dad apparently reached out to him? Yeah. Bill's got point. That's exactly what I was thinking about. The only areas that bleeding edge are certain parts of tech dev. Oh, okay. And research divisions. Oh, that makes sense. As a research subject and a trainee. Which means, yeah, he's gonna be staying on the island for literally 3 semesters. Or at least a B grade. Elementary school. Oh, getting a teaching license. Something that might be worth spending making time on. He'd be I feel like that it suits him so well. He'd be a great teacher. Or maybe he can teach at Night Ribbon College in the future. We're gonna interscholastics, all the exams. I guess yeah, we gotta figure out what games are gonna be aside from Spellbound. New tradition on the 100th year. I wonder what's gonna happen at the interscholastic tournament. It's gotta be something that's gonna go down. Cause like this really is building up to book 8 when the games are basically going to happen. Oh my god, Mickey investigation. I forgot about Mickey. I keep forgetting about Mickey. I'm like, right, Mickey, we talked to him way back last year. Everyone's being positive about this. Yeah, they're like, we're gonna win this, you know? We're gonna stop our losing streak. It's cool hearing everyone talk about what internships they're planning on applying for. But I'm like, what happens to the students who don't get internship? Like, they apply and they just like fail everything. What do they do in your 4th year? It's to help me find a way back home. Help. Who is this Mickey? Well, funny you ask, you know. You know what? Yeah, that does sound kind of wild. It's like, yeah, Mickey, you know, the guy we see in the mirror in our room. We talk to him through the mirror. It's like, yeah, okay, it does need some more context because it sounds crazy. This creature called Mickey. Oh, yeah, Silver is like, whatever. If I'm helping a friend, I'll sign up and say yes. Looks familiar. I forgot about Silver's sleepwear. After he'll be useful. Silver has met Mickey before. That's true. Everyone's busy. It's okay. We have a sleepover, slumber party. As he announces to like the entire cafeteria. Wow, he's announcing himself. I 7.5-Volt. He's starting to sound like a Fire Emblem character. I can see him putting that in the name field on his test. Oh my god, he actually did that in History of Magic quiz. Oh my god, Crowley. Been a while. Oh. Right, Van Rouge. Aww. he was really happy about it for a split second there. We caught it. We saw that. Uh-huh, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure the name had nothing to do with giving away the armor. You look pretty teary-eyed to me. Oh. Something wonderful. Wait, where is... Plain old magical pen. Where's my screen? Lost my screen for a moment there. Alright. The mobile stream behind a PC. Huh, that's strange. My settings for the stream are like supposed to be basically instantaneous. What he said. We want to know what this something wonderful was. Oh, a new magical pen. They also double as student IDs. Oh, they gave a new engraving. Silver Van Rouge. Aww. Got his full name on it. Actually, I would take off the D&D star. Starting this soon and you have a paper finish. Okay. Take care, Savan. Hope you have a good stream and good luck on your papers. Oh, I guess people just break their magic pens a lot. Falter. Aww, formal adoption application. Aww. Oh, look at that smile. That's so sweet. You're getting adopted, Silver. Yeah, I guess he hasn't had a surname at all. I suppose the legalities are more loose. Or is he'll be late to stream on Tuesday? Okay, yeah. No problem. Hope you have a hope work will be good that day to you. They're all done. Wow, that's quick. Aw, they're now father and son, as viewed by the government. Since there's choicing face, he's so happy that he has his entire face scrunched up. It's okay, Silver. You can be happy. You can grin about it. What a cutie. I love how they talk about like, it was just yesterday he was crawling around on the floor. Like it's talking like a dad. Oh, I have Zemeck's involved. Lightning Knight engraved by magical pen. Wow. Okay. I mean, you could technically just pay for it yourself, Sebek. Yeah. Literally, you just get it yourself. Oh, now, Sebek. No need to be so soon about it. So tsundere. Not like I want to help them or anything. I just felt bad for them, you know, so I'm just graciously offering my assistance. Okay, Sebek, you don't have to make excuses. It's just like, no, I feel like NRC is just allergic to calling their friends, like, friends, you know? It's just like, you guys are friends, like, come on. No need to be shy. I saw you go through a lot. From crying, getting manhandled by Brooke. Yeah. There's no going back for you. It's like they're allergic to the word friend. It's like, come on guys, you're friends. Just admit it. Yeah, we met him again in dreams. Possessed by ghosts, cursed, items of history. Man, I wonder what cursed items in Twisted Wonderland would be like. That's gotta be something. Lilia's unique magic. No, nothing turned up. Huh. And romance fanfic, you would say they're just a friend. We're just friends. There's nothing going on between any of us. Rick is not a nice guy. He's not gonna attack us yet. We don't know if he will. Maybe he will in the future. You know, yeah, mirrors and books, you know? The books that we open and get sucked into. I wonder when that's happened before. Fushigi Yugi? Oh my god, yeah, that's true. Opening strange books and getting sucked away into them, huh? Oh, Mally is offering help. Are you sure, Horton? Mally is like, I want to see who this is. How can you get into my arcane realm? I want to know who this intruder is. This little rat that has slipped through the cracks. Mally's like, yeah, let me have a word with him. Of course, and Sebek's now singing a different tune. It's like, okay, well, if they're joining, I guess I'll join. Yeah, Sebek, don't worry. We got enough help here. Aw, thanks, Silver. You're so nice. Unlike some of these other NRC boys, we can count on Silver. Yeah, we're just having one big old sleepover. I don't think you can fit everyone in the room, so I guess you all have to crash in the lobby. Supportive mindset. Yeah, Ramshackle's got a lot of rooms. I don't know if we've cleaned all of them. I mean, it's looking a lot better now, so maybe all the other rooms are also clean. We have a guest room as well. Yeah, thanks you all. Thank you all so much. What good sports you are helping us out. Excuse me, anyway, freebie chaperone. Oh, yeah. The making investigation, special magic analysis, extracurricular exercise. Cool. We have a guest room, yes. Ace wants to sleep on our bed. Hey, that was like way back before we had the guest room, right? And who knows? Maybe we don't have proper heating in Ramshackle. Maybe it gets cold. Maybe he's just helping us to keep warm. Yeah, Crowley, you're just outsourcing this job that you were supposed to help us find a way home. Oh, of course. Got our forum. We're having a sleepover at Ramshackle. And Crowley's like, whew, thank God I don't have to do that job anymore. We have other people that are gonna help us find our way home because God forbid Crowley does anything useful. Is that why he offered sharing his bed to book 3? Or throw Deuce in there? He's always like, JK, but it's like, but what if? Oh yeah, Jacko was in bed at 10 PM. I love how it is really just a sleepover. But it is setback. We're just also doing field study, you know? Everyone, show up in your cozy wear. Get your PJs on. Malia's looking forward to a pajama party. It's actually very cute. He's like, I've never been invited to a pajama party before, and it's like, you are more than welcome to join. Oh my god, Sebek. Ah, here it is, singing a different tune. These better be the greatest pajama parties ever, okay? Nothing but the best, cutest pajamas everyone can get and wear to this party. But they only have to sleep on their birthdays. Yeah, it's okay. They sleep. I assume they sleep in it. Like, they gotta be wearing the same pajamas to bed. We're in for some noisy nights. Let's do this, Graham. We'll find Mickey. At least he's being helpful. Being such a good kitty this time. This time around, Grim. I wouldn't want to sleep with so many guests over. It's a big party! That's what pajama party's for. You stay up late, talk, chatting, eating snacks, and then feeling horribly sleep deprived the next day. Who do we think think snores? Deuce in canon grinds his teeth at night. So Deuce grinds his teeth. I mean, Ortho, I don't know how he's gonna bring his charging pad over. He's gotta do it. I bet Sebek snores. Sebek seems like he snore. And that's book 7.5, Adventurer at Rest. To be honest, it was longer than I thought it would be, but it's like a good, decent size. You know, like about 23 chapters. That's like about a sizable update. So it was pretty cute to see all of like the kind of the aftermath of stuff that everyone's preparing for the interscholastic tournament, I guess, with all these. We know Spell Drive is in it, we just don't know what the other tournament tasks are going to be. But clearly, you know, we're gonna face off with RSA and we're gonna be doing all these different competitions against them.
We gotta get do some out here. That's not good. Yeah, it's like he I don't know how much he grinds his teeth, but he does, according to Ace. I feel like, yeah, Sebek's loud even when he sleep. I know Sebek can't sleep unless he's basically a blanket burrito. It's just here, like, it doesn't even matter that he's under the blanket. He just still snores loudly. Funny enough, I don't think Jack snores. I think Jack's actually pretty quiet when he sleeps. Apple might snore a bit. I think he would. Yeah, I feel Jack's pretty quiet, but Apple might snore a little bit. And then I think Ace is, probably pretty quiet as well. I would say, like, probably also Alias and Lilia as well. I don't picture them to be... I picture them to be pretty quiet. I bet Depo talks in sleep. I bet he mumbles. He mumbles in his sleep. With, like, the hick accent, too. Be like, oh, no, y'all, I don't wanna be... I don't want no damn cute. I actually wonder how Lilia sleeps. Does he, like, go upside down? Does he, like, start falling off his bed, lay on his side? Does he, like, kind of splay out in the bed? Props himself, surrounds himself with pillows. Ruggy might dream about eating food in his sleep. Oh. That's gonna be so disappointing though when you wake up. Imagine having all these delicious donuts you're eating in your sleep and you wake up and they aren't real. I mean, that was already pretty sad in his actual dream. The fact that he was eating those donuts and he was like really upset that the donuts weren't real. I see Lilia being chaotic. I feel like he might toss and turn. I feel like he could be like a kicker, someone that kicks in his sleep. I feel like Deuce might. I don't know. I feel Deuce is also like a toss and turn type. But I'm like, oh, I wonder, like, are we just going to have everyone bring sleeping bags and sleep on the floor in Ramshackle? Are we all in the room? Are we and just like moving the furniture to get enough space? That was sad that his father was alive, came home in his dream. His grandma got to retire. Yeah, that was... Ruggy's dream was really sad that way. You're like, oh no. He just... The fact that his father was alive and that he got to go to like some prestigious school. They're all sleeping on massive pillows. I'm like, where are they even getting all these pillows from? Like in their cozy wear set. I was like, wow, you have all these pillows with their names engraved on it. I'm like, where are you getting all these pillows? Who's supplying these? Are y'all just going hitting up Sam's shop? Be like, hey Sam, you have like futons and like engraved pillows that we can use? And he would just be like, oh yeah, in stock now, and then just go to the back and get a whole bunch of these silk pillows from nowhere. Actually, wasn't Ruggy's mom alive in stream too? I actually don't recall. I don't think his mom was actually alive. I don't remember. I feel like definitely his dad came back, but his dad like struck it rich or something, and then grandma retired, but I don't think his mother was actually alive. Like I feel like he probably doesn't even remember his mother. I feel like she just died a long time ago. The worst part of Ruggy's dream. The writers felt really cool. They could use his parents to wake him up. Because he can't remember their faces. Yeah. So I guess, you know, they wouldn't have a sprite for it. So it was Ruggy's dream. Even though they kind of played it off for laughs, I was like, man, Ruggy's dream was kind of depressing. It was sad. Am I getting more sleepy now? We talk more about sleep. I'll conk out where stream ends. I mean, if you really need to get some rest, you can go get some good shut-eye, Emerald. But it's yeah,
Considering everyone's prepping for the sleepover. Like, oh. It's been a very long time since I've been to a sleepover, now that I think about it. Kinda miss it. I never actually slept well, but it was fun. No, his mother died in childbirth. His dad vanished when he was too young. Yeah, it's like literally his dad went out to like make money and then just never came back. I'm like, we don't know if his dad just died or if he ran off. I assuming his father just died somewhere and never came back. Yeah, he's had a rough life. Hopefully he will have like a much brighter future. You know, get a really nice, be employed, get a very nice stable salary. Because he deserves it. I feel like he deserves that much. The only actual sleepover I did was on my birthday with my soccer team, but it was in a hotel. Ooh. I guess like you're all like sharing, like you might be sharing a room or just like having a hotel block. I think Margie tries not to think about Fallout too much because of the unknown. Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess there's no point dwelling on it when it's just like he accepted the fact that yeah, the father just never returned, so he's got to look out for himself now and for Gram. That's sleepovers before. Also, the sharing hotel room for conventions count. I guess it does kind of count for a sleepover. I just remember like a long time ago, I did actually have like sleepover parties when a bunch of like my friends and I are all in our sleeping bags in the same room at like someone's house for their birthday. It was actually a very interesting. It was an all-girl sleepover, and I remember we had, you know, dinner, we ate food and had snacks. Then we played a bunch of Halo, like it's like multiplayer Halo, but I didn't actually know how to play Halo properly, so we just kind of messed around playing Halo, and then we like stay up late and then just like chat and like fall asleep. Overall, my parents let me do sleepovers because we're strangers. Yeah, I'm their friends back then. Yeah, I feel like it's probably more. I feel like it could be probably more difficult for kids now to have sleepovers. But like, this was deep. This is also before the age of like, I would say like cell phones and widespread computer usage. It's kind of wild when you think about it, where it's just like, yep, I'm just gonna go to a friend's sleepover party. But this was before cell phones were around, so it's not like my parents could really, I couldn't really like send texts or call unless I used the home phone. I think a fun nights at a hotel were more fun than the cons. But a lot of the cons I went to were hot. It's that's a problem in the summer too, especially in cosplay. Because I like cosplaying, but especially in the summer conventions, it just gets so hot and the wigs get so uncomfortable. I can't really do the cosplays as well as I did back in the day. I feel like I just like get more uncomfortable easily now. I love to go to conventions, but they cost too much money. Yeah, it also depends too, right? I feel like hotels are like the biggest costs, because like you're paying for the convention pass, and then if you have to like book the hotel, which costs a lot unless you're splitting with multiple people, and then trying to find whether you're like driving or taking like a bus or a train or wherever to the convention also costs money. So it does, yeah, it costs quite a bit. Especially if like you're going to a con that's like in a different city. Here's a cosplay. Before our last convention, chose not to. It's more comfortable. Yeah. I'd say like I tend to do like characters that have like either like I used to do a bunch of characters that have bangs in front of their face, which like drove me crazy because you have like the one bang that's like right in like front of you. And then it gets like, yeah, really hot. And like especially for a lot of some of the cosplays of female characters, they're wearing heels, and heels can be killer. So it's actually much more comfortable cosplay, like doing a crossplay as like male characters, because at least I could like wear pants that have like pockets and just more comfortable shoes. But usually when I cosplay, I would only cosplay for one of the convention days, and then like wear normal clothes for the other 2 days, because yeah, it does feel more comfortable. I love the cosplay that will fit around where I live. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of like it's uncomfortable materials too in cosplay, and if your cosplay has a lot of layers. I mean, Twister, like even cosplaying from like Twist, all the Twist characters have at least like 2 or 3 layers to them. So like good luck when you cosplay in the summer, because no matter what, it's like way too hot in the NRC uniform. I used to wear heels that would make villain dress. Oh, I did though. Like back in the day. I've already sprained my ankles before. Like I've fallen down a step and twisted my right ankle. And then like a while, like 2 years later, I like twisted my left ankle. So both of my ankles have been through some, so I can't like risk wearing super high heels, because I'm like, I've already sprained an ankle on both sides once. It's gonna be rough if I have to if I end up spraining them again. It's also back when I was in school. I can still wear tall heels, only that we're not gonna move too much. Yeah, if I'm working like at the office, I can wear like wherever the heels, because some of the office floors are carpeted, or I'm not really on my feet at the office, I'm at my desk. That's fine. Or if I'm going out maybe for like a nice dinner or to like a wedding, but I don't really wear heels day to day. I will wear wedges though in the summer, because like I feel like wedges are a lot more stable. So if I want a little bit of height, wedges are cute for like summer wear. But yeah, heels not as much. Yeah, your feet more now. No go unless you want to die. It can be hard. I definitely, even though I really like the look of heels, I will prioritize comfort. So I like wear much lower heels and have like a lot of padding. Just make it more comfortable to wear. But I've also gotten a lot lazier in terms of just like, for like cosplays. I feel like I used to cosplay a lot more, and now I've gotten lazier in like figuring out cosplays, and also because I'm indecisive. There's like a lot of like different series, and I'm like indecisive of what character to cosplay as. I don't want to bust your knees or ankles. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to risk twisting an ankle and rendering me unable to go to work, because that would suck. I don't want to use up vacation day or sick days just because I did something dumb and sprained an ankle. But like it's hard for like cosplay shoes when some characters wear heels, and it's just like I will kind of make changes. I'd be like, I don't care if it's like less accurate to the character. Gotta wear a comfy alternative. Makes things a lot better that way. Unless I'm doing like a photo shoot, then I'll like wear the actual character's shoes. But a lot of cosplay shoes are really uncomfortable. Our clients aren't there. See me pull a circle balancing act. It's like, yeah, this is not part of my job description. Most of the time, no one sees, like, most of the time it's like, yeah, work from home, no one's gonna see my feet. Speaking of heels, I don't know how some Twist characters can walk in heels. I'm like, Vil, okay, Vil's a model, alright? So Vil has worked those heels. So Riddle, I'm surprised. I'm like, props to you, Riddle. Maybe he just wants some extra height. I get it. I'm short too. I want some extra height. I'll wear some heels. But yeah, I don't know how they do it. Most of the other characters are wearing normal shoes. Like pretty Ace and Deuce wear sneakers. I'm like, okay, they know what's up. Yeah, Bill coming to school in his like freaking like what 5-inch stilettos. I was like, damn, Bill. I get that you want to slay at all times, but that's gonna be killer on your hamstrings and your like ankles. Yeah, I think the rest of Hearts of Gil wear sneakers. I mean, freaking Leona is wearing sandals. I forget Ruggy's and Jack's shoes. I remember Leona's got like some freaking literally just, like sandals that he's wearing, open-toed. What the hell? Scarabia? I'm like, okay, Scarabia, Callan's shoes are kind of a crime. He's got some like almost like clogs happening. I assume they're comfy. They don't look comfy though. But I assume they are. Right, I hope he comes to see proportionality. Yeah, I'm like, Leona, this is, hopefully you've got some safety shoes. But yeah, Callum's shoes are kind of a crime. I'm not gonna lie. You never see Callum's feet, but I was like, God. It's like, I'm pretty sure Jamil's got open-toe shoes as well. I forget. I think Rook and Apple have boots. Kader and Dorma has those ankle sneakers. Yeah, ankle sneakers. I don't know. I think just like again, just sneakers. I don't know the specific term for them. R.I.P. Leona's feet. It gets cut from broken crucibles. It'll be fine. He'll walk it off. I'm sure he's okay with it. It's like slide-in shoes. Oh, okay. I don't look for. At least they still seem comfortable, right? They're like kind of a different form of like shoes or sneakers. Octagonal's got like loafers. They're more like kind of more professional shoes, I guess. I remember Adia, I think, was wearing sneakers. And I think Darazama wears loafers. From vague recollection, I haven't seen the feet of the Twist guys in a long time, okay? Actually, when you think about it, they never really show their feet in the sprites. You won't even know what shoes they're wearing until you actually see the full body spray, but like they never really show it in the books. Except for the time, you know, that Riddle had to go upside down. Lilia can walk on heels, I think. Yeah, I think Lilia can work the heels. Everybody wears the same ankle sneakers. It's like, I'm like, oh, is there a certain brand that's like an ankle sneaker? It's got a star on it. Like Converse? Is that what they're called? Converse shoes? In his uniform card, he's wearing nice dress shoes. Ah, just that brown loafer. Loafers are just like, you know, simple, straightforward, like kind of school/professional shoes. Yeah, Converse. Okay, I'm top of my head. I remembered it was called Converse. I feel like Converse aren't as popular anymore. I think they were like popular back in my high school days, but I don't really see kids wearing Converse as much. Isn't it all about like the Nikes and Air Jordans nowadays? Or maybe even that's outdated. I don't even know. Like, what kind of shoes are we all wearing? It's like, I know I like to wear... I have a pair of expensive sneakers, but they are very comfortable. They're like the... I think they're called the Hoka brand. Yeah, I think the... I'm wearing like the the Hoka like running shoes. They did really do make a difference. Like I've actually it took me a long. I'm like, because I used to just like buy whatever shoes that were on sale, but now I'm like actually invested in a good pair of sneakers, and it's like made like a whole difference, to be honest. Like life has gotten better after wearing proper shoes. It's just so much better on my feet, because like I would go on walks and I was wearing shoes that barely had any cushioning at the bottom, and they were killing my feet. I guess because they were worn down. And then I actually bought a pair of Hokas. I don't know if they're called Hoka or Haka, whatever. Hoka shoes that were like pricey, but yeah, they are way better than the previous ones I wore. The sneakers Kate and Trey dorm wear like medium length boots. Ah, okay, below the knee. Yeah, okay, they got like boots. Still see Converse, not as much. Yeah, I feel like it's not as popular anymore. I feel like they were all the rage like back in the day, and people would like draw on their Converses, but I don't see that anymore. I don't know, are Uggs still popular? Because Uggs were like also a thing, but I don't know if like middle school teenage girls are still wearing Uggs now. Like I don't know what is considered trendy anymore. I'm like any basketball shoes that's still gotta have some popularity. In any case, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night for now. We cleared book 7.5. It was so nice to finally get a main story update. It's been 4 months since the end of book 7. Really happy that we got some new updates, and it had some really sweet moments too. I'm just like, oh, the fact that Lilia has officially adopted Silver as like his son was like oh, that's so sweet. And the fact that, you know, he's not retiring anymore, Lilia's still with us, and then everyone's talking about their internships, which I'm very curious if we'll ever like get to the point in the story where they have to go on their internship. But here's hoping book 8 will come soon enough, but it's still only two chapters, or rather 2 parts in on JP's side. I'll keep up trends. In the end, it's just spending more money. Yeah, I feel like it's less about the trends and more like investing in quality wear. Yeah, Malleus can work on heels anytime. He looks good though. Yeah, I don't know how the game will progress. We'll find out. Oh, shortly enough. Can't wait till RSAS is introduced. Hopefully soon. But for now, the rest of the month, Twist is just kind of doing reruns, and we'll go from there. So thank you all for joining me tonight. It was fun going through this. Sad it was not voice acted, but I guess it'll be updated at a later point. But meantime, everyone, take care. Hope you have a good rest. Remember to eat and hydrate. And until next time then, this is Koa Mio, clocking out for the night. Bye everyone.